Hey everyone, welcome back to
5 Minute Eats, and it is Fast Food Fridays here on 5 Minute Eats, which means that every Friday at 11 p.m. Central, you can tune in and find a new fast food review from us. And today we have got one from Starbucks that is new, and this is the Spicy Falafel Pocket. And it is smashed falafel, creamy hummus, roasted red bell peppers, pickled onions, and a spicy herb sauce wrapped inside a toasted lavash bread. This is also a vegan item for $4.45, which is highway robbery.
Well, I'm gonna disagree.
You're gonna disagree? This thing is tiny. It's the size of a deck of cards.
I think it's looks stuffed. I think it's a falafel, so I think this is very, very out of the box for Starbucks.
It's out of the box.
I was not expecting this.
It's also out of the bank account.
They better really bring it because let's face it, falafel, I love it. You love it.
Yeah.
You especially love it in little sandwiches like this, right?
Exactly.
That's like your thing.
This is right up my alley.
Yeah. So when I saw this, I was excited, but they're kind of doing their own twist on it because I was expecting like a pita bread, and things like that.
But I like a lavash bread. I've been having a bunch of wraps and pizzas and everything with lavash, so I'm all about the lavash bread.
And it's 230 calories, so that's good, And there's a lot going on in this thing because I like the pickled onions, and I'm curious about the spicy herb sauce.
Yeah.
And roasted bell peppers,
and hummus.
Yeah, dude.
Now here's the thing, though. Look at this and tell me, do you see any sauce or hummus?
No, I don't. No.
I don't see no sauce or hummus. And I opened this thing up just to look.
It smells pretty good, though.
It does. It smells very spiced.
And guys, if you're new to our channel, basically, we review everyday grocery items. So before you spend your hard-earned money, let us tell you if it's worth it. So Starbucks has a new CEO because the previous guy, he wasn't doing good, which I knew he wasn't going to do good. Because look, as an Indian, I was like saying to myself, Starbucks is like a hippie kind of company, right? You got this guy. What is he doing there? He does not look like a hippie. He doesn't seem like he fits with the world of Starbucks. Because look.
He's not one of the cool kids?
He's not one of the cool kids. No, man. He looked like a corporate guy, a numbers guy that did not have passion, that if you threw him into a store, he could not make some of this stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
And not saying that the new guy can either, but he's had success at Taco Bell and at Chipotle. Now, me personally, I'm not like thrilled with what Taco Bell's become.
Yeah.
And Chipotle, like what was he really gonna do? Go in there. There was not much to change except
make sure people don't get sick.
Yeah, but at Starbucks, what's he gonna do? I guess bring this thing.
Yeah,
this can go really well if it works.
Bring in different flavors.
Yeah.
Like I like that they're doing things other than just breakfast sandwiches and stuff like that. I applaud them going out on the limb a little bit with this. I just hope that it tastes good because personally, I feel like it's very overpriced.
So do you think this was made in store or do you think they get it shipped to them? They heat it up.
I have a feeling it's just shipped to them.
Yeah, me too.
But who knows? Maybe a Starbucks person can chime in.
Let's go for it.
If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop there.
All right, guys, welcome back to our rating system. Thumbs up, right again, thumbs down, we're not. So for me, this is a thumbs up. They did a great job on this. Almost great job, I should say. But overall, yeah, I was very surprised by this because this is Starbucks, dipping their toes into like Middle Eastern kind of food, right? Because I always feel like their stuff is very European, right?
Yeah.
But now it's like they're branching out, trying to be a little bit more adventurous. And you know what? Really good here. The falafel was great, seasoned really well. I like the wrap. The wrap was soft. It was not crunchy or anything like that. It was easy to eat. And it did have a flavor to it, but it didn't take away from what's inside, which is, I think, the way it should be. Now, I liked all of that. Here's the problem, though. Where was the creamy hummus, the spicy herb sauce? Because I would say it's slightly spicy, but I was expecting more of a bold sauce in there. It wasn't. Maybe this is the way it's supposed to be. I wonder if you can get some sauce on the side because I was thinking hummus to see if I can get a little bit of hummus to,
Well, I think that depends on if they make it in store or not.
Yeah.
Because if they don't, then they're not going to have the hummus. But they do have a Chipotle almond dip that you can get separate.
So that's what I was wanting, some hummus. or whatever this spicy herb sauce is. But I think the hummus would have been perfect. That's my only criticism of this thing. But otherwise, this is a really good filling sandwich. It's something different, which I think Starbucks needs to be applauded for doing, because I think a lot of people get turned off by Starbucks because it's like, you got their coffee and all that kind of stuff. But then, like, for me as a guy, if I'm gonna get like coffee, I'm also wanting something to eat. And their menu has never appealed to me for breakfast or anything like that, or even lunch. And so I always go somewhere else, right? So it's good that they're branching out, because this is the way. Thumbs up.
If you like what we're doing here, please consider sending a super thanks. It helps us continue to provide more amazing content. Alrighty, for me, this one is going to be a thumbs up. This is good. I'm very surprised because looking at it, I was like, okay, this looks dry AF.
Yeah.
You know, but actually biting into it, there was some moisture in there. It wasn't as dry as just eating a plain falafel with nothing on it. However, there was visibly no hummus or herb sauce detected at all. I feel like I could taste the hummus a little bit, and there was definitely a little bit of heat from the spicy herb sauce.
What I'm wondering is it inside the falafel where they mix it together, you know, all that stuff?
Well, I'm thinking that whenever they smash it, like they probably put the sauces on it, smash it, and then plop it into the lava. I'm thinking that's how it is. So it's probably like soaked into the falafel, but there needs to be more. Like, for sure, it would be 100 times better if there was an actual amount of sauce that you could really see and feel in your mouth, because on its own, it is a bit dry. It's not super dry, but it's a bit dry. I do wish that for the price, it was a bit bigger, because we can go to a local mom and pop Middle Eastern place and get like a falafel pita that is almost the same price, like $6, $7, and it's 3 times the size of this. So, you know, it's hard to compete with that whenever I'm really wanting a falafel. But I do appreciate that it's fairly low calorie. It's only 230 calories. You can easily do a meal for under 400, and it tastes good. I did like the spiciness that it had. I liked the flavor of the hummus that was in there. I just wish that there was more of those things. So if they're not making it in store, I wish that at the factory that they're making it in, give us a bit more of that. That's the thing. Where is the sauce is our like whole shtick on here. Give us the sauce.
We're sauce people.
We are sauce people, but you know what? This is
They did
good.
a great job otherwise.
Exactly.
I gotta end it with that, right? They did a great job.
Out of the box.
Yeah, it's very different, and it's very nice, because if you're not a typical Starbucks person, you go in there, you want some coffee and something to eat, you got an option here.
Yeah.
To sum it up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And if you guys buy from Amazon, use our Amazon link. The reason is when you do that, we get 10 cents, 50 cents, possibly even $1, which means we can continue to review things.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, Food Prep Inc. And don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.